All right, so I'm going to try to show you how to make the Pythagorean spiral very quickly. So you'll go to geogebra.org and start your calculator. Takes a bit. It'll happen soon. All righty. So to make this pretty, I'm going to hide my axes. We usually show those, and I'm going to turn off the grid. We come over here to the menu bar here and turn on our toolbar. And we're going to start by making a line segment, and it's going to be line A, B. And I don't want to make it too long. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to make a line that is perpendicular to line segment AB. So I'll come over here to perpendicular, and I'll choose point B because it's got to go through point B, and the line there, and it made a perpendicular line. The next thing I want to do is I want to make a circle that has a center at B and is radius AB. Then I'm going to put a point on my circle where it intersects the perpendicular line there. Next thing I'm going to do is go get my, it's down here somewhere, the polygon tool, and make triangle ABC. I've made my first right triangle in the group. The next thing I need to do is I'm going to make a perpendicular line that is perpendicular to line AC this time through point C. So we'll go get perpendicular lines. Where are they? Perpendicular, point C, and there. Good job. I'm going to get my circle tool. I'm going to make a circle from point C to B. I always make a circle between the point I'm working with and the previous point. This makes sure that this line is always the same length. I get my point tool, put it at the intersection of the circle and the perpendicular line. I get my polygon tool, and I go, always start with A, C, D, A. At this point, I'm going to go choose my move tool, and I'm going to make my triangles different colors. First, I think I'll make it just a little bigger so we can see this. I'm going to make this a different color. I'm going to make it a little bit darker, and I'm going to choose that each color is at least at 50 here. I'm going to make the first one purple. I'm going to make the second one, put it at 50. You can make it as dark as you want. Make that one green. Next thing I'm going to do, and this has to be done very carefully, I'm going to hide object. I'm going to click on all these lines. You have to be really delicate. You'll see. And it hides that line. Now I want to hide the circles. Oops. See, you have to be really careful. So I'm going to undo that. Come back to my tools. Hide the circle. For some reason, sometimes it makes your new one disappear. I did it again. So I'm just going to leave it in place for a little while. All right. I'm going to come and make another right triangle off of the green one. I need to first do the perpendicular line here. It's going to be perpendicular through point D and the last line I drew. Next, I need my circle again because the circle gives us that distance. The circle is going to be from D to C because that was the previous point. I get my point tool and I put it on my new perpendicular line here. I get my polygon tool. It's down here somewhere. There it is, polygon. Always start with A. Always, always. A, D, E, A. I'm going to change the color of the new triangle. I'm going to make it about 50-ish. And I've done purple and green. Let's do blue. Why not? I'm going to try again to hide some of the stuff because it's really getting kind of crazy. Let's see how that works. And I'm going to at least hide these two circles. I'll leave that. See, it's a little bit frustrating. And you can always undo. So I'm going to hide again. Go back to my tool. Hide this line and this line. Let's see how that works. Let's hide some more. Let's hide this one and this one. Let's see if that's working still. Yay! I'm going to leave this one in place, but I like to hide as I go because it starts to get a little bit crazy. Now, the pattern I'm doing from here, perpendicular line, circle, point. Perpendicular line, circle, point. So point E is another perpendicular line between E and the last triangle line I drew. Next, I need a circle. The circle is always between the most recent point and the previous point. And the new point I put on here is always on the new perpendicular line. And then I do polygon. And the polygon, that always hides it on me. The polygon is always a point and new point. And then I'll go and change the color by using the move tool here. Change my color. I like it at about 50. You might want it darker or not quite as dark. Let's put red in this time. And so it goes. I'm going to hide this one and this one. There. And it's probably useful to keep the most recent circle and point. So if you continue to do this, you will get the Pythagorean spiral, or it's also, I think Theodosius was the first person to do this kind of spiral. And you'll notice that the spiral looks quite a bit like the chambered nautilus. And that is what it is. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.